Not gonna lie, guys. This one sucks. Like, it really fucking does. You know, you feel like we always fought. You feel like after this, what was it, 7, 8 game win streak we were on, the ways we came back to win games throughout the season, that, we were gonna. It's like I never lost hope and thought, maybe there was a chance we could find a way to pull this out. And then when it didn't happen, I was like, fuck. But after having a chance to sleep on it, am I really surprised? To be honest, no. Because it's like I said in the preview. The Chiefs are battle tested. They at least make it into the AFC, or at least make it into the divisional playoffs every fucking year since really since they had Mahomes, but they were doing it with Alex Smith too. But they're here all the time, and they know what's up. They know what they got to do to win these type of games. And I said in the preview, to beat Kansas City in Arrowhead, it takes damn near a flawless game. And the Jaguars were not that. And they weren't. They just weren't. I mean, we hung with them, and really, I'm not gonna blame refs because there's no point to that because officiating is shitty throughout, and to be honest, we knew it was coming with them motherfuckers, so we knew that. Even though the officiating was absolutely fucking horrendous in this game, but whatever. Really, what it boils down to is just we had way too many missed opportunities and too many mistakes. Like, fucking the ball Christian Kirk dropped when we would have been at the 10-yard line, and I think after that we had to punt when we would have had the ball real close. When we had Shad fucking Henne, of all people, backed up to the 2 and let them go all the way down and score a touchdown. Foye Oluokun's missed opportunity for a pick on that drive, like one, he really should have made. Jamal Agnew getting tripped up by the fucking kicker, and then, of course, his fumble on a drive we fucking needed. Couldn't have come at a worse time. And just, little shit like, just little shit like that just adds up. And it's typical of a young team that, like, just gets good to make those kind of mistakes against a team like the Chiefs that's battle tested, been here before, and knows this shit. And I didn't expect to win the Super Bowl this year. Fuck, I didn't even expect to make the playoffs. But it's still a damn good season. I'm still proud of what we accomplished. And really, unlike the 2017 season, I think this shit's sustainable. We absolutely have the guy at quarterback. We absolutely have a head coach. And, going through this year, we're like, hey, man, I think, we might win a playoff game. We might win a playoff game or two, but I think we're a year or two away from being Super Bowl contenders. And kind of is what it is. Now, whether that comes true or not, we'll see next year. We'll see what kind of moves we make. I mean, obviously, some people are going to have to go. Some people are going to have to get restructured. Jamal Agnew absolutely should take a pay cut after that horrendous fucking fumble if we were able to trade for DeAndre Hopkins. And I'll talk more about that later. The reason I was waiting to talk about that is because, I wanted to see what happened this season first before we talk about off-season moves and drafts and all that shit. So, yeah, like I said, I expected 7 wins this year, honestly. And to get this far is awesome. It just still sucks that it's over. He said, congratulations to the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know if the Bills or Bengals can stop them, but we'll see. And, We on the next year. We got a good ass team. We're set up to be at the top of the AFC South for a while. So it ain't like we have a bunch of, and it ain't we have we have a bunch of huge egos on this team like we did the 2017 team with Galen and Gakwe and waiting for Blake Bortles to implode. It's a lot different, but we'll see what next season brings. I mean, and trust me, I'm gonna have plenty of off-season content. I mean, playthroughs likely are gonna come back. I mean, I still gotta set my house up, but I definitely plan on doing a couple playthroughs, and then the usual shit cooking my Jaguar food reviews, just the usual shit I do in the off season, and yeah, this just sucks. I mean, awkward silence is still gonna happen. I'm hoping to do a show tonight. It's just gonna be tough after the play. It's just gonna be tough to get everybody together after the playoffs, but I'm gonna try. But other than that, man, it's really nothing else to say. We got beat by a team that was battle tested at their home stadium. That and we missed opportunities. They didn't, and it is what it is. Got to regroup, get ready for next year, but we'll be back. Don't worry, Jags fam. We will this is like I said. This time it's actually sustainable. This time the culture we have is actually sustainable. We will be back. But for now, that's it. That's all, people. I guess I can't say fuck next year anymore because now we're on to next year. But yeah. Well, good year, Jags. Good year. I had a lot of fun this season. I really did. I actually had fun at the games. The playoff game in Jacksonville last week was absolutely fucking insane. And, the games I went to, for the most part were awesome. The Eagles and Commanders games, not so much because we didn't get the result we wanted, but I still had fun. And like I said, it was a hell of a ride. It really was. This was one of my favorite times to be a Jags fan. Just sucks it's over now. But like I said, we're on to bigger and better things, I think. I really truly believe it's sustainable. And Trevor Lawrence is definitely here to stay. And then we get Calvin Ridley next year. Hopefully we're trading for DeAndre Hopkins. I really want that trade to happen. But we'll see what happens next year. And I'll go through free agent. And I'll definitely make other videos going through free agents and drafting and all that shit. Sure, Master Nicky the Draft Sensei is going to have some mock drafts for us on Awkward Silence coming up soon. But, yeah. It sucks. We're gonna hate it for a while, but, ain't nothing to it but to get back at it next year. Is what it is. But that's it. That's all, people. It's been your boy Jagging Offs. Go Jags. Duval till I die. I'm gone.